It's pressed.
I don't believe you.
I don't
I'm watching
know
the red
anymore.
numbers go up. It's been
I
pressed.
have trust issues.
I do too. Guys,
Guys,
Guys, did he press a button? He didn't press a button.
guys.
And then we talked for the first 10 minutes again. Okay, Tyler, what's the recap?
okay, well,
Welcome,
that's not
welcome
part of
everybody.
it.
Come on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dogs TV. I'm Tyler here with Swirls and Bambina as always. How's it going, guys?
It's going. I almost called
Hey.
out today.
Of dogs?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was couch moj. That's why it took so long for me to get here. I had to do my face. I had to put the clown face on. So, here we are.
I see. I have the clown face on too. You just can't tell.
Yeah.
I got out of bed
Yeah.
like 50 minutes ago.
I got
You
home
mean
from
you just
the
locked
yim.
into your chair to the computer?
Yeah,
I
I
was
just
in the
swiveled it over.
yim. And I had to come home and take a shower.
Boo.
Are you like trying to
Long
flex
day
because
at
they
work.
can't see you? Or
No,
We can't-
I'm
I
not
can't
trying
see
to
your arms
flex.
on the
Are you
screen.
trying to flex? Yeah.
no, I have my arms just up on the headrest.
Subtle flex, subtle.
Subtle
In
flex,
parentheses.
subtle flex. Here, I'll turn to the side. Turn to the
Oh,
side.
no. What the? This feels
Uh,
like I'm watching Jay flex in the mirrors again.
We're back watching
liked it.
some Death Note. Last time we watched the episodes 3 through 6. We found out who's following Light. It's a guy named Ray Pember with the FBI, and Light kind of tricked him into killing all of his team by having him write on the Death Note.
I always wonder though, if Ryu was there, would he would have seen Ryu, right?
No, because the way it worked was that Light had covered the page with
So he
different
covered
paper,
it all.
With
Yeah.
the paper.
Okay.
with like an envelope type deal.
Yeah, with like envelope, and that's why the holes were there.
Mhm.
But I guess you don't have to be in possession then. Of
Yeah,
the
no.
Death Note
It's just
too.
if you write on it.
Yeah.
In possession.
If I had the Death Note
True,
with me,
because that one guy just touched the page and he could see him.
Yep. Yep.
if I had the Death Note on me, it's somewhere around here. I was gonna grab it, but I'm not gonna look for it now.
Bruh.
And you wanted to
Is he eating your apples?
borrow it, you just want I'm in the room, you just want to write something in it, that's not gonna,
As long as you
Yeah.
don't touch it and you're writing in it, you're fine.
yeah, you won't see him.
Yeah.
So Light killed that guy too as well, and then we found out that he has a fiance who used to be an FBI agent of some sort
Yes. Catherine.
named Mika, Catherine for short, and she is now investigating what's going on. She has some intel that maybe
Yeah, I
might be
muted.
important to the case. Yeah, I saw you sneeze. And so she's trying to meet with the team. Light's intercepted. He's trying to figure out how to get rid of this lady. And they're kind of walking down the street. Also, we met Elle, by the way. Swirl's muted. He's sneezing again. Okay. Double sneeze. And we met
Bro,
Elle.
you're out of sneezes. You're out
And
of bless yous.
he's like a
I haven't
weird.
said bless you at all.
No, we haven't. I've been saving.
I said bless. It's in the recording. I hope we're recording.
Yep,
Oh,
we
guys.
are. 30 minutes
Guys.
in. But we met Elle. He's like a weird, like slumped over kind of antisocial guy. He's really smart. Bags in his eyes. Doesn't wear shoes. Puts a lot of sugar in his coffee, just like me.
He's a
Oh,
gremlin.
Yeah. The crouch. Yeah, he's a gremlin.
Yeah, he's kind of gremlin mode, kind of shrimp mode.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now he's working with the main investigation team because everyone else quit. So
And then he interviewed everyone.
he did.
And he said, "Don't use your real names." What did he
Don't
say his
even
name
use
was?
My bathroom. Bro.
Elle. Oh, they
Did
took.
he,
He says
Oh, yeah.
he wants them to call him Ryuzaki.
Ryuzaki. That's right.
Hmm. And then we're realizing they're actually like two sides of the same coin.
And that's more of like a meta kind of thing because in Japan, they don't really use the L sound for a lot of
Mhm.
stuff. So if they were to say L, they'd be like Eru, so they just
Yeah.
Ryuzaki,
Yeah.
But if everyone's ready, we can hop into.
Why are there crosses on top of this building?
What do you mean?
There's like 4 crosses on that left building.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
bro, you're
these?
seeing things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's probably just like them like building with girders, but they definitely look like 4 crosses.
I've never ever
They got
in
them
my
four
life
crosses.
noticed that. All right, if everyone is everyone clicked in, everyone ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm
As you
ready.
can tell, I am ready.
Let's
Bruh.
start episode 7.
Becky wasn't ready though. She clicked into it a while ago.
Oh my god. These
Regardless
boots
of
are
how she
made
came
for
to the
walking.
conclusion, the fact oh, it's nothing. But the
Forgot
more
he
I think
fucking
about it, the more your theory makes
got
sense.
every
to me.
single drop of
We
information
can't
she
waste any
had.
time. We need to start investigating it right
Said,
away.
oh my god, we need to be
What? Really?
besties.
Do you mean that?
Yes. So, have you told anyone else about this?
No, you're the first person I've told.
You're lucky, but how will you get rid of her? It's not like you can do it here.
Well, you have a gift for stating the obvious, do you? December 20th. And they were on their way to Spaceland.
Yes.
It's so funny that they use a still and just pan over it.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what that said.
This way, no one will find her body.
Red hair, red
And
eyes.
even if they do, they'll just assume that the death of her fiancé drove her to commit suicide.
Basically, he wrote down that she kills herself and no one's ever able to find the body.
Yeah,
Damn.
I apologize for questioning.
That's
but
so
he did,
fun.
she didn't use a real
I'm
name,
afraid I
so
have no other choice. Finn. Watari's on his way.
So that's everything. I'd like to report this incident to my
Remember,
father,
Watchery
if
is the
it's
man in
okay
the
with
trench
you,
coat.
that is.
They can access his like
If it's all the same, I think I'd
Proxy.
like to report it myself. And after talking to you, I've decided that it would be best to do it as soon as possible.
That makes sense. I'd really love to see how she dies, but I can't be caught following her around. Go on. Hurry to your death.
Definitely be
she's.
caught. Don't you think?
Huh?
And this is where he gets the eyes.
What's going on? It
He's
should have happened
pissed.
already. I've had no problems making people kill themselves in the past. All I had to do was write the word
What a
suicide.
crazy
Those
sentence.
I tested it on all hung themselves exactly when I specified.
And of course, he's known the whole time.
Ick.
Yep.
He laughed just like that when I was writing in the death note. And that's not all. I remember thinking it was bizarre how he laughed when I asked for her name. In fact, he's reacted the same way every time her name comes up. An alias.
That memory is crazy.
The fact that I'm here is proof that you've won Ryozaki's trust.
Now that you mention it, I do feel honored.
Well then,
And that's the guy that's normally
It's all
wearing a mask, right?
Could you please
Yeah.
pass them out to everyone?
He's the guy with the computer.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, these are your new police IDs.
But what for?
What do you mean? What for?
She used an alias. That has to be it. Ryuk knew all along. He could see her real name with his eyes. That's why he wouldn't stop laughing. I should have known. Oh,
my
this
God.
isn't good. It's
I'd be
gonna
like, "Can you
almost
go somewhere,
impossible
bro?"
to ask for her real name knowing she gave me
I'm
an
gonna walk
alias
home
the
now.
first time. If I'm too persistent, she'll get suspicious. What am I saying? It looks suspicious that I even knew she was using an alias.
It's crazy you're still walking
I
behind
should
her.
probably be getting back soon. Someone from the task force might be back there by now.
Damn it. I'm running out of options here.
What is he gonna do?
I have to stop this before it's too late.
Bro,
The eyes.
walk the other way.
He's just following her.
God damn it.
I already promised her that I'd let her
Ugh.
talk to him if he did. If this phone rings, it's all over for me. What am I gonna do? She's gotta have a driver's license or some kind of personal identification on her somewhere. She's a woman after all. I suppose if I had to, I'd use
What is
force.
happening here?
No, the last thing I want to do is make a scene in public. I've got to get her somewhere isolated. But where? What explanation could I give?
Dude. Oh my gosh. He doesn't know that she's a FBI agent,
I can do this.
right?
I don't think so.
Convince her to give me her real name.
Yeah, he about to get smoked.
I God, I hope
You
so.
know, that deal I mentioned is still open. It's just like putting on contact lenses, completely painless.
Do you still have business at the police station then? I'd like to go there by myself, if you don't mind.
If you, girl.
Yeah, no problem.
I'd like to request that you wear these at all times.
Belts?
Belts?
Each one
Tracking
has a
devices?
transmitter hidden in the buckle. This will allow Ryozaki to monitor your whereabouts. And when you press the buckle twice like this, my cell phone will ring, displaying your name. And I'll call you back immediately, but you won't see my number displayed.
No way, this is totally cool. I feel like some kind of secret agent going after Kira.
Quiet, Matsuda. This is not the time to be fooling around. Knock it off.
Yes, sir.
Think, Matsuda, think.
So much for everything you've done, Light.
If this woman makes it to the police station and someone from the task force is returned by then, it'll
Bro,
all be
he's
over
just
for me.
stalking her.
I've got
He's
it.
like, sorry, bro. I lived that way.
Turn around, hit the taser, girl.
Only 3 minutes
Hit the
left
pepper
until she
spray.
reaches the station.
Hit the something.
All right.
Hit the belt.
What you doing?
Get one of those belts.
Excuse me.
Yes?
There's
Oh my God.
something that I should probably tell you. Despite the fact that I'm a high school student, he brought me on board to help out with the investigation. After all, I've helped them solve cases in the past.
So, Elle trusts you then?
You see, these days the task force is made up of a chosen few, an elite group of people handpicked for the job by Elle. All are highly skilled, well-respected, and above all, trustworthy.
Bro's lying through his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Aizawa, I'll put you in charge of that for today.
Yes, sir.
Go now,
I'm
go,
on my
go,
way.
go, go, go.
Won't take me long.
Ms. Maki, please, wait a second. It's literally impossible to meet Elle. This is pointless.
Is it Maki Pember or is it?
You may be right, but I think that there's a chance that he'll meet
Well, her last name wouldn't have changed because
Although
they
the
didn't
only
have married.
contact I've had with him was following orders.
So
to
she
a
gave him a
computer.
completely
He
fake
might
one.
remember who I am.
Yeah.
You see, I worked under him in a case in the U.S. about 2 years ago.
Are you serious? You
That
worked
case is
under Elle?
actually detailed in the book that I
Yes,
haven't
I
read.
didn't tell you this, but up until 3 months ago, I worked as an FBI agent.
This is it. Finally something I can use. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. In fact, I noticed early on that your investigative skills were far beyond those of an amateur.
I'll be honest with you. It's because you remind me of Elle. There's something about you that's just like him.
It wouldn't be that difficult for you to join. All you need is some valid identification, a recommendation from a current task force member, and of course you need to get Elle's permission.
You want
Bro
me to
is
join
a
the task force?
smooth talker.
I can't help but think that it must be fate that I met you today. I'd like to be the one to recommend you.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry about that. I guess I got a little bit too excited.
I want to catch Kira. I don't care about anything else. It's all I want to do. Please let me investigate this case with you.
Bro's
Of
elated.
course. I just need to see some form of identification before we proceed.
In the
Oh,
streets?
um,
Okay.
Yes?
you see the name I gave you earlier? Well, it wasn't actually my real name. I'm so sorry.
Bitch. Dummy.
Just-
Dummy
yeah,
dum dum.
She did it. She fell in. She flipped the trap.
Dumb.
It's
Girl.
snowing.
Now what the fuck?
I made it in time.
Naomi Misora.
Yeah, but that guy saw her.
Damn.
He didn't see him.
Well, doesn't matter
So,
because
if you don't mind my asking,
they'll
why
never
do you
find the
keep
body.
checking your watch?
Oh, well. I guess it's because
You're dead.
I'm Kira.
Oh my gosh. Staring contest?
What?
No, thank you. I have nothing to say to him.
she's done.
Then goodbye, Naomi Misora.
This is crazy.
She's toast. Oh my. To never be found is
Never be
actually
found.
insane. Yeah.
I wonder if that's actually going to be possible, though. You know what I mean? Like some of those things didn't happen like
Right.
correctly in the deal. So,
Who knows?
They're like, well, if you actually, if
because
you
I mean,
scratch
my
out a
thing is,
name,
because I'm thinking she'll actually, it'll actually like, what's what I'm looking for?
backfired.
It'll backfire because that guy saw her face, but not Light's.
But he doesn't know who that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, but
that's kind of
But-
the point, though.
like he saw the face, so whenever they find the body, is what I'm saying. They're gonna find the body.
Okay. Okay.
It's true. They don't just make those things happen on accident.
Good
This
theory,
guy's so
Sorrel.
fucked.
Huh?
That's a good theory. Look at him. Look at his red eyes.
I
He's
guess
a little
the
sweet
reason
cinnamon
it
roll.
started snowing was like everything got. I don't know what the word is, but like her whole resolution changed, and she just
Yeah.
like glazed over.
Yeah. They say
Okay.
that rain and all that, the elements is like a setting for a new ethos or whatever,
Hmm.
a new beginning.
Okay.
It was
Red
definitely
versus blue.
not the first time that Light has been outsmarted. And you have to really work for that one.
True.
You have to really work for that kill.
Yeah, just some girl on the street that
Just some-
not,
Why is
Just
So
some
is
light
she
salty.
actually-
T like that?
right, like tilted.
Yeah.
Was she actually an FBI agent? I guess we'll find this out.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Girl.
Again,
Okay.
all of the stuff with her prior to these episodes is detailed in a book that I haven't read. But it's like
Oh,
a
nice.
it's like a novel, like an actual like no picture.
It's an actual like book,
Yeah,
not graphic novel.
yeah. It's a case that she works with Elle about some guy named the Birthday Beyonder Killer or something like that. Some crazy stuff.
Okay.
Again, I haven't read it. It's just what I know from the wikis.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But all right, let's hop into episode 8. Had to unmute the
Audio.
video. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's
Rosie got a
next to that.
double scoop.
Oh, here
I
it
know.
is.
I know.
Damn, I need
so
one.
based on the records I have here, Ray Penber comes through the west entrance of Shinjuku Station at 3:11 p.m. Knowing someone at that time, I think it's gonna be very difficult for us to draw any real conclusions from this.
They got the
blurry video.
whole time. Oh,
He's
shit.
serving ice cream.
Oh shit!
He's serving
I
ice
need
cream
one
to
of
everyone.
those. What is this, matcha ice cream? Give me some.
Yeah, I think so.
I know. Yeah, it's got to be. It's either that or wasabi.
Damn, Tyler. Next time you gotta let us know when they're doing cute shit like that, so then we could all get one. Organize it.
Yeah, what is it?
We
Did
can
you
be
notice
3
something?
scooped up.
True.
We know that Ray
Everyone pull out their matcha scoops.
An hour and a half later, he got
Right
off and joined
now.
the platform, but the Yamanote line only takes an hour to complete its circuit, and more importantly, there's the envelope.
What do you mean?
He's holding what looks like an envelope when he passes through the ticket gate.
Huh? You're right. It's there under his arm. But in the footage right before his death, it's gone.
There's no reason for Kira to come to the scene of his own crime when he can kill from a distance. Well, maybe he was counting on us to make that.
This guy does not
assumption
sleep.
and figured he could get away with
No.
such a bold move.
He said, I ran out of ice cream. What the fuck?
What's going on with you, Light?
What would you do if you had to do that?
Langan
V-
Names in the
scoops.
Death Note for 4 days straight. So what are you trying to prove? I
What would
don't
you
see
do
the
if,
point in writing these names weeks in advance. I've never seen the Death
What would you
Note
do
used
if you had to be a
like
VA and you had to do like the ice cream noises with that ice cream?
The EPA was hospitalized. If criminals stopped dying at the
Like
same
a-
time, it wouldn't be difficult to connect the two.
So that's what this is.
Are you sure that I
Nice
can
one,
use
Tyler.
any date as long as it's before the end of a person's predetermined lifespan?
Well, I can't guarantee it because we Shinigami don't normally work that way. But I suppose any time before the end of their lifespan should work.
I really can't count on you, can I?
Bro is like pre-ordering deaths.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yes, would you
How many
please?
ice
He's like,
creams do you
he's
have,
like,
bro?
he'll die maybe 2 years from now.
At the NPA.
Yeah.
He says he's on the phone with someone from the tip line who has information for us.
Yes, this is Suzuki, head of Kira's Investigation Lobby Information Division. Ray Pember's fiance.
He just had the other guy give him Monza's phone number.
Heard that name before. So it's her. She's from the Los Angeles baby murder case. That's right. She was working under me. I guess she must have come to Japan with her fiance. In particular, he was assigned to 2 police officers and those closest to him.
Very well. Who are these 2 individuals who are investigating?
Deputy Director Kitamura, along with Detective Superintendent Yagami and their families. At this stage, I'd like to place wiretaps and surveillance.
So actually, funny thing about that, you.
Have to make sure there's no evidence left on this computer, just in case someone goes through it.
It's okay. Just pull the drawer, dude.
Now I just have to
Reset.
clippings from the
Hard
death
reset.
note here.
It seems like you're pretty skilled with your hands. I bet you're pretty popular with the girls, aren't you?
Skill has nothing to do with it. It's your looks that count.
What do you know about that,
Guessing
Ryuk?
You're not that popular, are you?
What do you know about that?
Surveillance cameras? Ryuzaki?
I don't see how you could even consider this. If this got out, we'd have a civil rights scandal on our hands. We'd all lose our jobs.
Thank you very much. That was my intention.
Come on, Chief. You don't have to agree to this.
Yes,
He says thanks. I was going to do that
You have a
anyways.
wife and daughter at home, don't you?
Yes, I'm well aware of that fact. But there is no point in doing any of this if we can't.
No sex with the wife and the cameras are gone.
Quiet.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Excuse me.
I'm home.
He knew this was coming. That's why he scheduled all of those things. Oh, yep, something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going? I don't think anyone else is in the house right now. Do you want to play some video games? Come on.
You wanna play some Rivals? Fortnite?
Fortnite!
When I was his age, I did strange things too. Have you ever talked to your son about the investigation?
Of course not. I've never once revealed classified information.
You
to
sit
my
like
family.
that, bro.
Besides, I don't get to see them too often.
When I was his age, I jacked off all the
As soon as
time.
I get home, all I can do
Oh my
is-
gosh.
Where exactly are we going?
That door is closed. The door handle automatically returns to a horizontal position, and it won't go any higher than that. But whenever I close the door, I adjust it slightly. Instead of letting it sit horizontally, I lower it by about 5 millimeters.
I can't with this guy.
Bro, it's crazy.
Like,
All the way
what
up, I
the
can be fairly
fuck?
certain that someone was in my
Said
room.
he's got a level in
The
his
method alone
hand.
doesn't tell me if my door was actually open. So I put a mechanical pencil lead in place as well. By the way, Ryuk, what about your apples?
Apples? That's right, surveillance cameras. Once the apple's in my mouth, no one can see it. But while I'm holding it, it looks like it's floating.
I thought so. You told me that Shinigami
Floating
can't
apples.
die, so I guess it won't kill you to stop eating apples for a while.
Don't you think that's a bit much? Come on. I never told you this, but
Bro
apples
said,
are
"Whoa,
good
that's too
cigarette and alcohol
far."
to humans. Do you see what I'm saying? I even get withdrawal symptoms.
Oh yeah? What kind of symptoms?
It's literally like crack to me.
Twisted, I do handstands. It's not pretty.
I don't need to see that. All right, let's go.
He's acting like a
Yeah,
pet.
a camera search.
Pretty much.
Sounds
Yeah.
so interesting.
He's having fun, dude.
Oh
having
my
a
gosh,
blast.
he's like Gizmo, bro.
Where are my apples?
Where's the
Start
mice, Gizmo?
speaking.
Gizmo, where's the mice?
Yeah, they're all under my.
What the?
That's jump scared me. Oh, yo.
Whew.
We were
have
just
to
talking
find the
about
cameras.
mice.
I can't believe my son is looking at those magazines.
It's normal for
Really?
It's I'm being watched. Gotta be normal. Where's the porn at?
It's not even porn. They're
Anyone in his
still
room knows because
close.
he had his magazine.
This
That's
is
me
like
one
Sports
such-
Illustrated.
It's close enough.
That's my son you're talking about.
Even if this is the Kira case, I didn't think the Japanese police would ever go this far.
It's just crazy though. He's not even like, he's just looking at it. He's just like,
Yeah, he's just like, I gotta find me an apple.
There was someone who Ray Pember was investigating, or they wouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
So he's just perceiving?
Yeah, he's not even like
Interesting.
Man, these
not even being
covers
freaky,
mislead me
dude.
all the time.
I know, come on, bro.
No. Given the situation, it's safer if I just assume
That's
I'm
one
the
way to
prime
sell yourself
suspect
out,
and the
just
only one
perceiving.
being watched. It'll be okay. Luckily, I prepared for this kind of situation.
That's what he was buying at the store.
Yep.
Mm.
That's why it was like wrapped up like that.
Come on, dinner's ready. Huh? What's this? ICPO? They're saying that in response to the Kira murders, Interpol has decided to dispatch a force of 1,500 investigators to Japan. The investigators were drawn from the law enforcement agencies of its member nations. 1,500 investigators? Whoa.
The ICPO sure is stupid.
Huh?
I mean, there's no point in making this announcement. If they're gonna send all these people here to investigate, shouldn't they keep it a secret? If you ask me, this is nothing more than a desperate attempt to shock Kira in the hopes that he'll reveal himself somehow. Quite frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if Kira sees right through it.
It's like such
Yeah.
a direct response.
Turn to the camera
He,
and
like,
wink it. Why
all
don't
but
you?
confirmed it. He might as well just said it's me.
Get up.
What did they say? What did he say? What did he say? I didn't hear it.
You're eating a bag of
He was
chips?
just taunting him, basically.
Your son's clever, isn't he?
Your son's
Well,
clever,
yes.
isn't he?
Thanks for dinner, Mom.
You're eating a bag
Life
of
just
chips?
basically hit
You
a
just
gritty
had
on
dinner.
him.
Your good looks are gonna go down the
Eating a
drain
bag
if
of
you keep
chips.
that up.
It's a late night snack for study.
Is this really the scene? Dear gosh.
I
But
think
Becky,
that's it, Light.
prepare
I
yourself.
found every camera they put in the house.
This is
I
one
guess
of the scenes
Shinigami
I've
gets
seen.
tired when they work hard. Now let me explain where they all are.
Judging by the number of cameras he's planted, he's planning to make a decision within a short period of time.
Why?
The
Like, you
only
should be able to
person
see him
slip under the
glaring.
Circumstances, but it won't be
Right?
that easy with me.
At every angle.
This is the closest you get.
Oh, the symptoms are starting!
Show you, El.
Oh shit, he's writing. Right modes.
With Ryuk's information
how-
and my preparations, I can continue to kill criminals whose names are broadcast on the news. Just watch me, El. I'll solve equations with my right hand and write names with my left. I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
And eat it.
Bro is so
Yeah,
dramatic.
I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
Yeah, what is happening?
After dinner, your son just goes back to studying without turning on the TV or his computer.
Light, are you up yet?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Today's
Two-
garbage
oh my
day, so
gosh,
if
it's
you've got
crazy.
any, bring it down with you, okay?
What a pain.
What are you talking about? You usually say there's no need to remind me, Mom.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day.
Another beautiful day.
He
Oh,
forgot
well,
to
sorry.
get.
I can't say for sure whether you're extremely generous or just a spoiled brat. But didn't that mini LCD TV cost you $400?
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good
It's
morning.
400, it's more 100.
Yeah. So this light work. Cool.
Oh my gosh! So he actually did just throw it away.
Yep. We can't keep it around.
I thought
Yeah.
he'd continue to use it.
So it's a good episode. He's
You guys.
a smart
He's
lad.
He is crazy.
Tyler.
Hmm?
He's a smart lad.
He's a smart lad.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Very smart. If like for this fictional world, but also crazy as heck.
Because think about it.
Crazy.
He had to buy a bag of chips, buy a $400, converted to yen, mini LCD TV, open the bag of chips, put it in the bag,
Reseal it.
and reseal the bag, and then place it into his fucking cabinet, and hope that no one else ate it.
True.
Yeah. You pick up the heavy one.
That's just nuts.
That was crazy.
There's
The amount of
actually
detail.
there's actually like 4 of them in each of them.
Yeah.
There's
Right,
like
he's like,
one in
I
each bag.
He
Pulled
did
out
it
a
to make
credit card,
sure.
thank you.
I use Dad's card.
And the E is
I'm starting to
backwards.
think like, when are they gonna go over his purchases? But I guess back then there wasn't really debit cards. Yeah,
Maybe he paid with
it
cash.
was all just
You know,
cash. Yeah,
I don't know where he gets the cash. He doesn't seem like he has a job, but
Yeah, really, he's reselling the magazines on the street.
all right.
I just want to know what he's gonna do to get caught at this point.
Mhm.
I guess we'll find out.
Kind of like what Becky's saying. Like at this point, there's just so much going on, and we're on episode 9 now. How does this? How many episodes is it?
37.
37. I just don't know how they keep going with this at this rate. How they keep going.
Mm.
I guess we'll have to find out. I mean, someone's got to step up their game. You know.
You know what I just realized? You know what I just realized, Tyler?
Hmm?
I just realized I don't know how I did it. I don't know why my brain just decided to be like, YouTube from the 2000s, but I totally remember another aspect of this show.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
YouTube from the 2000s, man. Deep cuts.
Well,
I think it was
Wells is
Smosh,
grappling with
maybe.
this information.
Dude, I think it was Smosh video that I'm thinking about, maybe. I cannot remember, but it's like
Feels like it
basically like an
tracks.
it's like an anime battle video or whatever. But like they do like all like the anime trumps, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Death Note, obviously. Crazy.
Well,
I'll have to confirm with
We'll
Tyler
see.
after this, or he won't confer. He won't. Oh gosh,
Kefir.
we won't have to confirm that or whatever. We'll have to like. I'll talk with him after recording this.
There's still a couple of elements that have yet to reveal themselves in the show, and there's some stuff that's gonna happen.
Well, no shit. They be changing the rules every time they get a little boring. They're like, oh, have you ever tried this one?
It's gonna get a little ridiculous. If the chips,
It
in the
already
bag-
has.
the chips in the TV in the
It
bag
has.
didn't set a
A
precedent.
TV
you
in
know?
the bag, piece of gas in the drawer. Feeling
The pencil
lady,
lead in the
she's really
door.
wrong.
Looking at
Yeah, the
risque
pencil lead in the door.
pictures, not touching yourself, you're just kind of looking.
That's kind of weird behavior.
All right, let's hop into. I mean, if everyone's ready, we can hop into episode 9.
Sounds good to me.
Witness to my alibi is
So-
Bill himself.
He was like stuffing bits and pieces, obviously. Of
I didn't realize he was
Sure
ambidextrous.
about this, Ryuk?
Yeah, I'm sure nobody's
Stuffing
following
things.
you, okay? Now hurry
Yeah.
up
So
already.
weird.
Imagine stuffing
Symptoms
things.
are getting
He was
worse.
stuffing bits of
Really
the
hope
Death
you're not
Note into
saying
like
what you
fabric,
think
so I'm
I'd
guessing
want
that's what he
to
was
do just to get
racking
some
on.
apples.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hold it
Like
right
writing
there.
on. That he was writing
I
on.
just flew out and checked a 100-meter radius around you, and there was no one there. So yeah, for the last
Bro
time,
is
I'm sure, okay?
tweaking.
All right.
He's having
Ryuk
withdrawals.
said they were dispatching 1,500
Yeah, he's
investigators
having
to Japan.
withdrawals.
They're bluffing. You said so yourself. If it were really happening, they wouldn't announce their arrival. Instead, they'd come and investigate secretly.
I suppose you're right.
I've been thinking about the purse snatcher and the embezzler's heart attacks 2 days ago. It seems my family couldn't have had any knowledge of them before they died. Shouldn't that resolve any doubts you have?
He's really trying to clear his
Right.
family.
Even though Kira can control the time of death, I don't think
Little
there's any
fork?
way he could have arranged
It's a small
their
fork.
deaths without having seen the broadcast first, huh? Your son has come home.
In other words, if I kill other petty criminals whose names and faces are broadcast as I watch TV, I won't draw unnecessary attention to myself. That way, whenever I go out, I can use that piece of the Death Note I keep in
Yep.
my wallet to
So
kill
it's the
them at
one- the
random
wallet. Yep.
times. Just like that. It's the perfect way to deal with these.
Bro was sewing pages into his clothes.
This
In
is
the
crazy.
past few days, I've listened to all of our audio recordings and reviewed the video footage we captured. I've gone over them many times. And I've come to a
Hey.
conclusion. Our surveillance of the Kitamura
Sweet
and Yagami
fiend.
households has revealed
They're growing some stubble.
nothing.
Well, then you believe that Kira is among one of those families.
As I've said, there's a 5% chance. If he is, we have to assume that his psyche has reached godlike proportions, punishing evildoers without the slightest change of expression. It almost makes me want to believe that Kira doesn't exist, that this is just the wrath of a vengeful god. But that idea is completely absurd. To think that God would need a person's face and name to kill them? No, these aren't acts of God, but someone very childish and immature who wants to pretend they're God. That's what's going on here.
Hey, Light, I just checked and all the cameras have been removed. All of them, every single one.
Chances are my father is working with him. Or under him, anyway. If that's the case, I'll have to use my father to find out El's true identity, and I'll eliminate him.
Fucking bet.
I'm telling you, it's Gizmo, bro.
Kiddo will be one step closer to becoming the god of the new world.
Light, hurry up. You don't want to be late. Oh, do your best.
I know you don't need it, but good luck.
I really don't see why you two are making such a big deal out of this.
He really loves that short jacket combo.
No shot. This is.
I'm relieved we don't have to deal with wiretaps in the house anymore.
Well, it's nice to know that one cause of stress was resolved before my exam, and once I get into university, I'll have a lot more room to act as Kira. Then I can focus on finding out who El really is.
And begin! You there, student number 162. Sit properly in your chair.
I knew he was gonna be there, bro.
Crouching in gremlin mode. Oh. This is an enemies to lovers arc, I swear.
It's exactly just they're just like doing the opposites, bro. Like the gremlin's supposed to be the death guy, and they're just doing opposites at this point.
Back to the Shinigami world?
Damn, we haven't been here in a hot minute.
Seems like a lot of Shinigami are observing the human world lately. What's with that anyway?
It turns
Bart?
out Ryuk is being kept by a human.
I said go fish.
What's he thinking? Seriously.
He's a disgrace to the pride of the Shinigami.
Look at the Sakura petals.
Uh-oh. Wait. New, what'd you say, Swarls? New something?
New beginning.
You're a
God, I can't look at these.
He's in college.
I'm filled with
Oh no.
Dang, time jump.
Now for the
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
freshman representative, Light Yagami.
Yes.
Ooh, wow.
It's kind of creepy though that we're watching this right during all the whole, you know, thing that's happening in the world right now.
Is that Hideki Ryuga, the pop idol? That guy? There's no way he's got the brains to get into a school like Toho.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't look anything like the real Hideki Ryuga.
Yeah, he needs to put shoes
I knew I'd be
on.
getting the address with one other student, but I never expected this.
You're planning to join the police agency when you graduate, and you've already got experience, seeing as you've helped the police solve a number of cases in the
I'm wondering
past.
if he stands on the
Now
chair
you're showing
and
an
then
interest in the Kira
squats,
case.
or if he sits and then brings the legs up.
Abilities and your sense of justice.
Probably sits, then brings the legs up.
Promise not to tell anyone about this. I have important information concerning the Kira investigation that I'd like to share with you.
Where's this coming from?
I want to tell you I'm
What?
There's no way. What's he talking about?
Memes have
really was
really
El,
ruined
never
this.
into it. I thought this
Oh
guy
my
was a bit
gosh.
strange, but this is pretty extreme.
I've seen that before,
This isn't
right?
good.
I'm sure you
Don't
have.
act surprised. On the off chance that
I think
he
you've sent
really
me like
is El,
reels with it.
I have to act how Soichiro Yagami's son Light Yagami would act in this situation. There'd be no reason for him to be afraid. If you are who you say you are, then you have nothing but my respect and admiration.
Thank you. The reason I chose to reveal my identity to you is because I think you could be of some help to us on the Kira investigation.
What in the red and blue?
Light Yagami. The likelihood that you are Kira is just under 5%. Even so, something tells me I'm not wrong to suspect you.
Red and blue are usually like significant colors when it comes to
I can't think of anything
people who are considered
more
rivals.
in this little scenario.
True.
I think the trope is called like red oni, blue oni type of thing.
He says that consider me impressed.
Indeed.
He's
if he were to
right.
die right after telling me who he was, it would only confirm their suspicions. Although it's obvious Hideki Ryuga
It's a
is
good play
nothing
on
more
L's
than an
part.
absurd alias, it still complicates things. I accidentally picture the face of Ryuga the pop star and end up killing him instead.
Yep.
Guy looks like Joey Wheeler.
If this guy doesn't die,
L's smart. L's a smart guy.
Kira.
A smart lad.
Is he really L? Does he already suspect that I'm Kira? It's hard to say how much he knows, but
There are so many edits that are like Death Note without the inner monologue. It's just him staring at it.
Just staring into
It's
the distance.
literally.
Yeah.
I think that's what's interesting for me is it's a bunch of just like panning over the same image.
I still don't see why
and
he would
it's
reveal
all
himself
just
to me
like
directly.
podcasts. You know, you're just like listening.
Bro is
See any
thinking.
signs of distress.
Yeah.
It's better if I just clear my mind.
Hey, welcome home, Mr. Toho.
Okay, time to crash out.
He's so pissed.
What do you mean?
Damn, L! I've never been so humiliated in my life.
Oh my god.
Why don't you just do the Shinigami ideal? Then you should have no problem killing him, right?
I want nothing more than to kill him, but if I do, it's like asking to get caught. Unfortunately, the Death Note can
There it
only
is.
kill the person whose name is written in it, so it's not like I can arrange for someone else to kill him. It's inconvenient. That's the flaw with the Death Note.
Light is usually so calm, but
He said, "Where are the patch notes? We're on the devs fixing this."
At first,
I
I thought
know.
once I found out his name, I'd have him die in an accident or kill himself. It doesn't matter how sure I am. Regardless of the cause of death, if L dies now, the police are going to suspect me. I underestimated him. I never even considered the possibility that he would reveal his identity to me on purpose. He got me. It was a good move. I'm sure I haven't seen the last of Ryuga. He'll keep trying to move in on me, playing the absent-minded genius, and we'll pretend like nothing's going on.
Crash out.
He is
Crashing out
crashing.
for real.
Yeah, he
This
is.
is perfect. There's no reason for me to be worried. After all, this is proof that they don't have anything on me yet. And once you've told me what I want to know, there'll be no point keeping you alive. Then I'll kill you. With my hands if I have to.
He
Bang.
said, "With my fucking hands."
Oh my god.
Episode 9.
The mind games. The
So
mind games are starting.
I want Light to die.
Control hungry.
Wait,
Or
what?
power hungry. I don't even know which one it is.
I don't like Light,
I don't.
and we have to follow him.
Yeah.
I'd
it's
much
not-
rather
it's
watch
not
it.
sad, but you're, like,
I'd much
cringing the
rather
whole time.
watch it. Yeah, I'd much rather watch it in the other way of like
Yeah.
we're on the detective side trying to figure out who done did it. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am usually a fan of stuff like that too, but it is
Same.
interesting to see like the opposite.
The other
end.
side, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it because I'm like, oh my god.
Because I'm just like, we're just like constantly on pins and needles. Like, do they know? Do they know? Do they know? Do they know?
Does he know? He says less than 5%. I don't know. Also, why the fuck did he say that? I guess to fuck with his head. Like, why would you tell him that?
No, it's like you said, it's the perfect defense
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
If I tell you who I am, and you know your dad knows who I am, and I die after meeting you, well then, who else could it be?
You were not
You know?
innocent.
True. Crazy.
Tyler?
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, bruh.
Don't worry.
Spoilers.
There will be a hospital bag. Light's gonna get hit by a car.
Is there any filler episodes or anything like that? You know, like the
No.
the one where they have like the Naruto episodes where you can tell it's a filler episode by the music.
No.
You can tell.
Everything is plot relevant. Adapted from the manga.
Okay.
Some stuff may
So
be
it's
out of
basically
order.
Like full
but-
metal. It's like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Then
yeah.
I like that. So
Well, that was episode 9. Pretty good, pretty decent.
Yeah.
Next episode, I'm gonna get a little wrinkle in the thing.
And time space continuum.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys like
Got it.
sports.
I love sports.
I know. Interesting.
Sports?
Because we were just talking about
Sports?
that earlier. But that should be interesting.
Anywho, Becky, where can the people find you?
Literally everywhere. Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Threads, YouTube, TikTok, all the things. All the things.
And that's it.
People can't
Bambino
find me
Fofina.
Yeah. Bambino Fofana.
Mine is literally just Swarls Barkley on Twitch and Twitter. So
Don't forget the
Swarls Barkley
72. Yeah, don't forget the 72.
know.
You can
gotta
find
change it,
me everywhere at Tyler Rims. And then for this channel, of course, if you're here, click that subscribe button. Like the video,
Ring the
comment. Tell me what you think about Death Note. Do you like following the villain? Or would you rather follow the detective?
Are you eating apples or matcha ice
Yeah.
cream? Like
How many apples a day do you eat? Because for me,
How many
it's
chips
like
do you
none. Yeah.
And were
Would
there
you-
any
would you
GoPros
buy-
in the bag?
Would you just throw away $400?
Don't ask me that.
Yeah, well, you're getting a $700 Persona gun, so
No, I'm
Yeah.
not.
She's getting a $700 Persona 3 gun. It's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, you make
Yep.
me use it if you keep saying it.
Well,
It should have it should be like one of those like ones that like you see in the cartoons where like a stick comes out and it says bang.
Yeah. It's a little flag.
all right. Well, we'll see you next time for some more Death Note. And Becky's really adamant we're going to do it. And we are going to do it. We're going to watch Parasite, the movie, not the
We're
anime.
gonna watch it right now, even. Whoa.
That's not true.
That's what I said.
Goodbye.
We can start it.